Have you ever caught yourself scrolling X at 2 a.m., bleary-eyed, wondering where your entire day disappeared? Like a digital black hole just swallowed your soul whole? You're not the only one out there. Online time wasting is the stealthy ninja assassin that sneaks up and takes down your wildest dreams. Today, we're cracking open a question you've probably hammered into YouTube. How do I stop wasting time online? And who better to guide us through this than Rory Vaden, the procrastination-busting legend behind Procrastinate on Purpose and Take the Stairs. I've got 5 sneaky traps that you're tumbling into, straight from Vaden's playbook, along with his no-nonsense hacks to dodge them, served up peak performer zone style. You can expect some chuckles, stupid simple fixes, and a serious jolt to level up. Because if you're not owning your time, the internet has you on a leash, dragging you through the mud. Are you ready to crush it? Let's dive into this mess and come out swinging. Why does online time wasting suck me in? So, why does online time wasting suck you in like quicksand on steroids? Rory Vaden says it's not just you slacking off, it's your brain pulling a fast one, and there's science to back it up. The internet is like a dopamine slot machine. Every ping, like, or viral puppy clip zaps your brain's reward center, according to neuroscience research from UCLA. Vaden shares a big takeaway from Take the Stairs. We're wired to chase instant gratification, not the slow grind of real wins. That's exactly why you're glued to reels instead of crushing your goals. Duke University found that 40% of your day runs on autopilot, stuck in old habits like a scratched CD. I've lost entire afternoons to just one more video. My brain is a total sucker for shiny distractions. Vaden delivers a wake-up punch. Time isn't the villain here. Your self-discipline is the weak link. Have you ever wondered why you can't just close the tab and get on with your work? It's not about willpower. It's biology, fam. Think about it. That just 5 more minutes promise snowballs into hours because your brain is hooked on the next buzz, like a kid chasing candy. Have you ever tried quitting cold turkey and felt your fingers itch for the phone? That's the trap. Your brain has been trained to crave it. If you're drowning in this digital swamp, spotting these traps is your lifeline to breaking free. Let's hit trap 1 and start climbing out. Trap 1, the endless scroll sickness. Let's start with trap 1, the endless scroll sickness. Rory Vaden calls this classic procrastination. You know you've got stuff to do, but TikTok has you in a hypnotic chokehold. Have you ever planned to peek at just one post and then woken up 3 hours later, neck deep in a meme coma, wondering who you even are? That's the trap, according to the APA. Mindless scrolling slashes your productivity by a brutal 25% and your focus goes up in smoke. Vaden shares a fix from Procrastinate on Purpose. Eliminate the temptation by setting a 10-minute timer and slamming the app shut when it dings. No excuses allowed. I tried this myself. I caught myself mid-scroll, killed the app, and bam, I saved an hour to actually live my life. Here's a bonus hack. Swap scrolling for a quick win, like folding laundry or jotting down a grocery list. It's less sexy than cat videos, but it builds momentum like a boss. Have you ever noticed how just one more turns into a completely lost day? I've been there. I scrolled through a whole season's worth of shorts instead of writing a single word. Here's a pro tip. Hide your phone in a drawer. Out of sight, out of mind. If scrolling is your kryptonite, time box it tightly. Own your focus and level up fast. No mercy. Trap 2, the notification nightmare. Now let's move to trap 2, the notification nightmare. Vaden tags this as priority dilution. Those urgent pings hijack your brain from what actually matters. Have you ever ditched a task for a ding, only to find it's your buddy spamming taco emojis or a sale alert for socks you don't even need? Studies say each distraction steals 23 minutes to refocus. Multiply that by 10 pings, and your day is a charred husk. Vaden shares a hack from Take the Stairs. Automate your notifications by muting all but the must-haves and batch checking twice daily, like at 10 a.m. and 4 p.m., with no exceptions. I turned off my alerts. Turns out the world didn't implode, and I finished a project without twitching. Here's a pro tip. Use Do Not Disturb like a fortress. Let calls from VIPs sneak through, but banish the rest to the abyss. I used to leap at every buzz, but now I'm the king, not my phone. Another helpful move is to delete apps that ping you silly. Goodbye, pushy news feeds. Have you ever felt like your phone is a needy toddler? I've had days where I'm like Pavlov's dog, drooling at every chime. If notifications are running your circus, flip the script, crush the chaos, and take back your day like a champ. Trap 3, the Busywork Bandit. Let's talk about Trap 3, the Busywork Bandit. Vaden calls this creative avoidance. You're online, curating playlists or color-coding emails, pretending it's progress while dodging the real grind. Have you ever spent an hour researching a blog when you should have just started typing? Vaden says it's procrastination in a fancy tux. Harvard found that this kind of busy work jacks up stress by 30% because you're busy, not winning. His cure is to delegate. Outsource tiny tasks, like hiring someone on Fiverr for $5, or ditch them if they're not game changers. I quit fussing over my inbox font, and it freed up 2 hours to brainstorm something real. Another helpful move is to list your top 3 priorities daily. Anything less can wait until the cows come home. I used to organize my desktop icons like a pro, but now I skip it and dive into the meaty stuff. Here's a bonus trick. Set a no busy work rule, spend 5 minutes max on fluff, then pivot to what matters. Have you ever caught yourself polishing nonsense while your goals gather dust? I've wasted mornings tweaking playlists instead of moving the needle. If busy work is your shield, drop it cold. Level up to what actually counts. Trap 4, the comparison crash. Now for Trap 4, the comparison crash. Vaden ties this to emotional procrastination. Others' online wins zap your drive like a vampire on a binge. Have you ever felt like a total flop because some influencer is sipping mojitos in Bali while you're reheating last night's ramen in your sweatpants? The APA links social media envy to a 20% drop in motivation. That's a double whammy. Vaden shares a fix from Procrastinate on Purpose. Concentrate on your next big step, not their shiny highlight reel. I unfollowed fitness bros flexing six-packs, and suddenly, my jog felt like a gold medal win. Here's a bonus hack. Curate your feed. Follow doers who spark you, not posers who flex. I used to doom scroll perfect lives, but now I'm chasing my own victories. Another step is to write down your own win daily, like I ran a mile, to flex on yourself. Have you ever spiraled into why not me pity parties? I've sulked over strangers' jet skis instead of building my own path. If comparison is crushing you, zoom in on your grind, own your lane, and soar high. Trap 5, the perfection pit. Finally, Trap 5, the perfection pit. Vaden warns that this one nails high achievers the hardest. It's priority dilution dressed up as excellence. Have you ever spent 40 minutes polishing an email because it's not quite right? That's you stalling online. Psychology Today says perfectionism doubles task time, and you're still not happy with it. Vaden shares an antidote from Procrastinate on Purpose. Procrastinate on purpose. Ship it rough and tweak later if it flops. No big deal. I posted a half-baked video, got solid feedback, not pitchforks, and saved a whole day. Here's an extra trick. Set a good enough deadline, like 80% done in 20 minutes, then hit send. I used to fiddle with every word until my eyes bled, but now I launch and keep rolling. Another helpful move is to embrace done is better than perfect. It's Vaden's mantra for action takers. Have you ever frozen because it's not flawless? I've trashed drafts that were fine just because they weren't Picasso. If perfection is paralyzing you, let it go. Crush the fear and level up through messy action. That's the deal, crew. 5 traps wasting your time online, and Rory Vaden's hacks to dodge them. Scroll less, mute the noise, skip busy work, ditch envy, and ship imperfect. You'll own your hours like a total champ. Which trap has got you in a headlock? Drop it below. I want to hear. Want more time hacks? Check out How Do I Break Out of Old Habits on Peak Performer Zone next. It's packed with growth juice. Catch you there. Go crush it, fam.